Hi Taurus, and welcome to your reading. So this reading is all about who wants to heal with you, okay? And what I've done is I have put all the court cards from 4 different tarot decks into create like a little mini deck here so I can get a lot of different energies and personalities, just to make this reading much more versatile since it is general. So Taurus, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 4 different personalities of people that truly want to heal with you, okay, Taurus? And as I'm describing these people, it could be just one person in this reading that you resonate with, 2, or maybe all 4, all right? I'm also keeping this open for passed on loved ones as well. So if the storyline and personality I'm reading, it feels like a passed on loved one, then you can receive it as such, okay, Taurus? So let's see who wants to heal with you guys. All right, so first personality is the Queen of Chalices. So this could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, doesn't have to be, but this is somebody who is very sensitive, you know, makes a lot of decisions based on emotions, could be very intuitive, insightful, but also with this card, this could be, you know, in this position, somebody who is emotionally manipulative and deceptive, very wishy-washy, kind of back and forth, bit of a drama queen, okay? This could also be a male energy because this is general, but I'm feeling it very strongly as a female, and a female that's probably 30 years of age or older, all right? Does not have to be those things. That's just the strongest sense I am getting. So first personality out is, ooh, the Queen of Cups. And remember, regardless of the storylines coming through, this person truly wants to heal with you, Taurus. Next out is the King of Swords. Okay, so this could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Again, this is going to be somebody who is probably 30 years of age or older. This is a masculine energy, and this is somebody who is really like all about like indulgence, you know, what I want, what satisfies me despite what other people think. This is not somebody who really operates from an emotional base. This is somebody who's more mental, so they could be very mentally manipulative if they want to be. They're intelligent, they're wise, they can probably read people very easily, and you know, this is somebody that it could be prone to like gaslighting you, lying to you. It's just like what's good for me is a very strong energy with this particular king coming from this deck, and that's why I pulled several so that I could get a lot of different variations. Okay, so next out is the message of karmic energy, which this would be the Page of Pentacles coming out. And through this is somebody who I feel acts very immaturely. It could be a younger person, like, you know, 20s or below, but this to me is speaking more of like their immaturity, very wishy-washy. And as Pentacles, it would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Those are the signs associated with earth energy, Pentacles. But this here is like, when it's good with this person. When it's bad. And it's like, even though they really want to heal with you, Taurus, I don't know that this is a person that maybe you would want to heal with. Like, they have a lot of growing to do, because this card is all about like, I just bring you temporary happiness, and that could be like, you know, the status quo of this person and what you've been dealing with this person, okay? And last out, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this, to me, feels like somebody 30 years of age or younger, and this is, again, more earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This here is somebody who is definitely like a people pleaser, and the discord within your connection, what's caused harm here, could be that this person chose to honor somebody else's emotions and wants and wishes above your own, and in turn that kind of made you feel stabbed in the back, taken for granted, used, walked on, overlooked. But the truth is, with this person, they're just a people pleaser, and there's an element of maturity also that needs to take place in this individual, where it's not like you don't step on people to get what you want. The people who help you are like part of your tribe, and this person's starting to figure that out, but they have a, you know, bit of a ways to go, Taurus. So as far as the energies coming through, and this right here feels strong, male or female, this one male or female. This one just feels really strongly feminine, very strongly masculine. This could be a mother figure, a father figure, you know, something along those lines. Does not have to be. I'm just giving you some scenarios. But, you know, the people coming through, Taurus, they all want to heal with you, okay? And we're about to get into what happened, what's going on, why healing even needs to take place, okay? So let's pull a chakra card for each personality coming through and see what that reveals. Okay, so this Queen of Cups, we are coming through as the Star Soul Chakra. So this person is highly significant. This is divine wisdom. Also with this Taurus, with this particular chakra coming through attached to her, this is a strong portal for a passed on loved one to come through as well. So if this is like, you know, a feminine energy of somebody who's passed on and you're connecting to that, this is definitely a strong indicator of that. But for the rest of you with the Star Soul Chakra, this person, this relationship is highly significant in your life. A lot of life lessons will be learned and gained and understood through this person or the interactions that you've had with her, okay? This was like, this connection is like a staple to your soul. This is part of your soul tribe, this individual. And the reason why you guys have gone through what you've gone through is you guys signed up at the soul level before you incarnated to teach each other a lot of different life lessons this go round, okay? Under this King of Swords, we are coming through with the solar plexus chakra and self-mastery. So Taurus, this particular person right here feels very strongly like as like a father figure. It doesn't have to be, but I just feel that energy, because with self-mastery, the connection with this person, Taurus, the ultimate, you know, spirituality end goal to this is you becoming far more independent and strong within yourself. Same goes for them, okay? Because self-mastery, it's like the challenges and struggles you guys faced with each other, regardless of who's at fault here, it was ultimately to like grow you guys and make each of you stronger individuals within yourself, okay? And that's why everything has played out the way that it has. Next, under this message of karmic energy, we have family. So this is some root chakra energy. And karmic energy, the root chakra is where there's karma. So Taurus, this person right here, you guys have a lot of like heavier karmic energies carrying over from past life based on those two lineup of cards right there. And that's why it is the way it is. It's like back and forth, wishy-washy, up and down, because you guys are balancing out unresolved energies, big unresolved energies that existed, you know, in your last lifetimes in the storyline that you guys were acting out then. A lot is still remaining, and it's very different from this energy here where we're learning life lessons, or over here where all of this is bringing us into mastery. This relationship is more about resolution and resolving and purging and releasing a lot of energy that is no longer meant to walk with you in this life or in the next life to come. So you guys are like, you go the rounds with this person because you guys are really trying to resolve that karmic energy, those karmic bonds that you have. And this is not a conscious awareness thing. I mean, if you're highly spiritual, then yeah, you will definitely see it and get it from that perspective. But the average person who, you know, hasn't studied all of this is going to be like not thinking, oh, this is a karmic bond, a karmic contract that I have got to work through and resolve. Like, you know, nobody's thinking that, but that's what's going on here. And so because this, even though this person wants to heal with you, Taurus, I don't know that this energy is like meant to walk with you the rest of this lifetime. If anything, you guys are meant to resolve this karma and be in a good place of peace with each other. And then like you move forward and go your way, they move forward and go their way. But because the karma has been resolved, you no longer will have those lingering emotions, no emotional baggage. Like once karma is resolved, it's gone and you are a changed person. And like, you know, sometimes haven't you ever like had a relationship where you just missed and missed and missed and missed that person, and then it's just like life was happening and then you changed and a lot changed inside of you, and then you came to a place where you're like, man, I don't miss that person. Like, what was I ever thinking, right? That's kind of what I see going on here. Is this particular person, this Page of Pentacles energy is just like a karmic energy that you are resolving and purging this lifetime. And lastly, ooh, with that Knight of Pentacles, we have the throat chakra, which is truth. So yeah, Taurus, this particular person, like I said, I feel kind of threw you under the bus or made you feel stabbed in the back out of nowhere. Like, whoa, what did I ever do to you for you to treat me like this and to like take this other person's side or whatever? Again, it has to do with their integrity and like they're people pleasing and like they want to rise to the top. But with truth right there, Taurus, I feel you are more teaching them a lesson than they're teaching you. I know like maybe initially this hurt you quite a bit, but in the end, they're really going to suffer the loss of you, because with the scales there, it's like you're going to be freed, you know, because this, I don't feel this storyline right here, I don't feel like you did wrong at all. I feel like this person did you wrong. And ultimately, Taurus, you're going to be freed from that energy and you're going to heal and you're going to be good, but they're going to carry a huge burden and weight on their back for a long time for what they did to you. And that's, you know, they want to heal with you, but I don't know that their ego is broken enough yet for them to be totally honest with you and accountable and own themselves. I do feel eventually you guys, like I feel this relationship can heal, this relationship can heal, and this relationship can heal, especially this one, soulmate, star soul chakra. But this one right here, like I said, I feel that one is more of like karma that you guys are just purging and resolving, and once that's completed, you won't really have a feeling either way about it. You'll just be at peace. So let's pull some messages and see potential unspoken words in their heart to you, or you know, messages from other people involved or around you and them. So let's see what comes through, Taurus. All right, this Queen of Cups, we have some ego energy coming out, and it says, I'm enchanted by you. It prevents me from being authentic with you. So this particular person, Taurus, this is crazy that this is coming through like this. Even though I do feel like this soulmate, like a lot of life lessons, this particular queen is more enchanted by you in the material sense, like your body, what you have, your connections, what you could do for them, like that type of energy, rather than focusing on the soul bond that clearly exists. And because of that, that's what this queen needs to overcome, because she cannot be authentic with you until she can be authentic with herself and not be enchanted. You know, there's something about you that blocks her from fully recognizing the soul bond that is there between the two of you, and she must overcome that before you guys can heal. This King of Swords, we have some heart energy. I punished you for my emotional baggage. I was wrong. Okay, so with self-mastery, this King of Swords is definitely coming into the recognition of what he did wrong with you. And also with emotional baggage, this is saying like, I'm not emotionally available. And it could be, you know, because I was picking up like this person makes decisions more based on the mind rather than the emotions, and they could be disconnected from their emotional body just because they have a lot of wounds that they don't choose to heal, and they're starting that process now, okay, connecting to their emotional body. And in that space, like, they're realizing how wrong they were in the way that they treated you, or the emotions and love that they have denied you. All right, Taurus, so let's move on to this Page of Pentacles, and we have some soul. Despite our bond, I know we are meant to be apart right now. Yeah, this coming through at the soul, Taurus, this to me is just more of like a confirmation that this is karmic, okay? It's not meant to like move forward. If anything, like the final step in this relationship is healing, so you both can be freed and released from that karmic contract, okay? So this person, despite the fact that they want to heal with you, their soul is prompting them to steer clear of the relationship and the connection. All right, and lastly, we have some ego energy down here with this Knight. I try to control everything because I don't feel very in control of myself. And that's such a very perfect message for the way I'm picking up on this person, kind of being a people pleaser, but at the same time, like, doing that to benefit themselves, like learning people so that they know the right things to say and do to get what they want. And then when something better comes along, oh, I'm just going to push you aside and step on you because here's my next ride. That's right here in this. The reason why they're like that is they don't feel in control of themselves, in control of their lives. They're not as together as they try to pretend that they are, and that's why they act the way they act. But this right here, they're going to come into that truth because I feel like the connection with you, Taurus, you are the one teaching them a lesson. All right, so let's pull some more messages. All right, with this Queen, we have Heart. I am not over you, not even close. There you go. She does feel it at the soul, but like I said, she's caught up in the material. And until she shifts that perception, like, Spirit will not let her back into your realm at all. All right. And again, Taurus, this could go the other way as well. Just depending on your situation, this could be like all I've explained about her could be how she's feeling about you. You know, you have to apply this exactly how it is for you in your life. But this is like, I know this connection, like, you guys are meant to come back together and heal. But again, it's like we've got to get more in tune with our soul, and before that can happen. But she is not over you, not even close. This King of Swords is, so your tribe is coming in, and it says, I am here for you, and I am a good friend. So Taurus, this particular relationship, connection, whatever's going on, the way it's harmed you, there's people around you that really want to step up and be there for you. And it might surprise you who some of these people are, but there's like people on your side that, you know, see things for the truth of what they are and want to support you and are there for you, okay? And maybe this could even be like people attached to this person, but they're more loyal to you than they are to this person. Like, they feel bad, like they see the truth of things, and like they have your back, okay? Over here with this karmic energy, look at that ego. I take more than I give. Yeah, Taurus, this person right here, like I said, man, once you get this like karma resolved, it's like you're not going to have any more interest in them. And with family, this could even be like a person in your family where, you know, you tolerate and you put up with because they're blood, right? And, you know, Spirit's saying, listen, that doesn't mean anything. Like, you don't have to tolerate somebody's bad behavior just because you're connected to them genetically. You know, you've got to do what's right for you. And if somebody just constantly causes you trauma, drama, challenge, issue, it's like that's karma, okay? And that comes from previous life. And so it could be to teach you, it could be energies balancing out. you know, it doesn't really matter. It's just accept it for what it is, and ask spirit to help you, you know, heal and resolve this so you can be at peace within. Because once you're at peace within, Taurus, you don't give a crap about what happens here. Like, you're over it. You're done. You don't care anymore. And with this Knight of Pentacles, we have some more ego energy. I take advantage and I use people. You are not the only one. I've done this too. Yeah, so 2 ego cards coming out for this person. It's going to take some time, Taurus, but with the scales there, I know that karma is going to come in and do to them exactly what they've done to you, and that's when they really start getting it, okay? And I feel like they come back to you and apologize to you and want to make it right with you, because they're receiving their own energy, and they're finally able to feel firsthand what they put you through, and that like breaks their own heart, and they feel terrible for it, and they want to make it right. But as far as like healing energies, these 2 feel the strongest for healing, you know, right now. And remember, all these people desire healing with you, but these feel the strongest. This feels karmic, and it feels like once this person really experiences some life and grows and matures, then they will be able to meet you in the right place. And again, for passed on loved ones, it could come through any of these portals, but I'm feeling it the strongest here. So let's pull some more cards. All right, so we have time still developing right here with this Queen. Yeah, it's a matter of time before you guys truly come back together, okay? Like, this is a soulmate, Taurus. Regardless of what's happened, you guys signed up for a lot of life lessons to learn with each other, and this could be male or female. I just refer to it as a her just for the sake of the reading for myself. But there's more going on, and you guys are going to come back together. There's just different things still developing, things behind the scenes, and other things that have to fall into place before that happens. Okay, Taurus? So with this King of Swords, we have a growth sign 777. So I like that, because you guys have this self-mastery, and I feel like that was the main lesson in this relationship. And so once the growth takes place in the King of Swords and the healing takes place in you, Taurus, I really feel like this connection can heal and be restored. Under the karmic, look at that. Just every card for this section is just like the same thing. Delays, forces of nature. Yeah, this Taurus, whoever this person is for you, it's just karmic. And that's why there's barriers. That's why there's red tape. That's why it's just the spinning the wheels over and over. You know, ask Spirit, what do I got to do to complete this contract? Like, why? What am I holding on to? What's keeping me here? I'm ready to be resolved and done with this, because I'm telling you, Taurus, once you're there in that space, whatever it is that was bothering you or keeping you stuck here, like you don't care anymore. Like, you're healed, you've purged it, you've elevated, you've grown, you've expanded, you're over it, and you're done with that energy. Lastly, the present sign, dreams. Okay, so this right here, Taurus, is telling me that you know, this person is dreaming of you, or you are dreaming of them. You're definitely meeting in the dream space, but right now, that's their energy. They're still very much in their ego in the present. So regardless of the fact that they want to heal with you, they have so much growing to do, Taurus. They really do. And you just need to be present and know that, like, you are teaching them a lesson, and they're going to come back and they're going to apologize, and the truth is going to come out, and they will eventually own it. Okay, it's going to take some time, but I definitely see the potential there. So let's pull just a couple of tarot cards for each personality to gain some more insight. All right, Queen of Cups, the Lovers, and The Queen of Wands. Okay, yeah, this to me, if this was romantic situation, Taurus, and this, maybe she's even a fire sign, okay? Because we have a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Cups up there. So, could be fire, could be water, doesn't have to be, just saying. But what I'm getting from this mainly, Taurus, is the connection is still there. The passion and desire still burns equally in both of you if this is romance, okay? Like, it's just, you guys are developing. There's just different things that have to play out before you can come back together, okay? Your soulmates. If this is not a romantic, this to me is somebody who is just near and dear to your heart and soul. This is your soulmate. And some healing and maturity has to happen and take place. And it will. Taurus, it will. The connection between you and this person is still very strong, very much existing, and you've just got to give it time, okay? Next, with King of Swords, we now have the Queen of Swords, and we have the Chariot. Nice. So the Queen of Swords coming out with the Chariot, this being the King of Swords, Taurus, I see this is where you and this King of Swords are on equal playing ground. There is victory here. There's healing. You guys are going to come back together. Growth right there. So Taurus, whoever this person is for you, you guys are going to come back together because they want to heal with you as much as you do want to heal with them. And you know, this coming through the Queen of Swords, it's like you're finally going to be on equal ground with each other. Or Taurus, this could even like represent like your parents, like your parents, or if your parents to a child, where like there's the trouble is in that space, there's going to be victory and healing with this Chariot. Like you guys are all going to come onto the same page and see there will be apologies, a lot of truth, but it's like there's victory for you in this connection. Next out, we have the Page of Swords. So this is like an energy where you, like, this is somebody you've got to cut off, cut out, okay? And then the Knight of Wands, because they're just flaky, back and forth, wishy-washy. It's always going to be the same thing. And Taurus, I just feel like the karma is done. It's completed, but there's like something that keeps you here. And it's time to like just cut this energy off and out of your life swiftly. Like it's done. It's over with. And, you know, the quicker that you find that healing and peace, like I'm telling you, you're just not going to care anymore. Like you're going to think you're lucky stars eventually. And then lastly, we have the Emperor coming out under this Knight of Pentacles with strength. Wow, those are some big grown energies for everything that I've seen here. Again, that to me, Taurus, is letting me know eventually you and this person are going to be on equal ground, okay? They have a lot of growing to do. They need to come into this Emperor and kind of grow a spine, really. That's just what I see with that. Like, they've got to grow a spine and get real with themselves. It's like they lie to themselves about who they are and the way they take advantage and step on people. And life is going to throw a few curveballs at them and grow them into that Emperor and strength energy. And in that space, Taurus, you guys reconnect, and they're going to tell you, like, that they were wrong. And, you know, I just feel like you're an inspiration almost to this person in a way, just the way you've handled things, and after what they did to you, and the way that you picked yourself back up and just handled things like a boss. And, you know, they really admire that. Like, they know, like, they feel inferior. They're very insecure energy, this right here. So let's pull some cards, Taurus, to see, you know, what can help these relationships heal. What is needed here? All right, so with this Queen of Cups, it says meditate on the positive in your current life. So Taurus, with this, Spirit's coming through and saying, listen, don't worry, don't stress, don't rehash what's happened in this connection, all the bad things. Focus on the positive, you know, the positive emotion that you feel for this person, the positive things going on in your life, because this situation has a destiny, and it's gonna, you know, play out in divine timing. And I do feel like this is a relationship that reconnects, but right now it's like Spirit's saying focus on the positive rather than the negative, and trust that this is going to work out the way it's supposed to. Okay, with the King of Swords, we must let go of hiding behind a mask. Wow. Yeah, look at that. That is where we are not in tune with our emotions, where you come more from the mental body, and you know, it's all about me and what I need. And this is like where that mask is falling off. This person actually has a lot more emotions for you than you recognize, and feels a lot worse about things than you know, Taurus. It's just very hard for this person to own up to that and step forward, but they will. The mask is going to come off, all right? So with the karmic, we are reflections of each other. And you know what? That's actually so perfect. Talking about how this is just a karmic connection, a karmic contract that you guys are at the end of resolving, and now it's time to just release and let it go and let it be, because it was just karmic with that. I mean, that coming out with this lineup, I mean, if it was a different setup of cards, I'd read that differently, but just the way this came out, yeah, karmic, reflections of each other, it's resolved, it's time to move on. And lastly, here with this Knight of Pentacles, go with the flow, and benefit may follow. Yeah, this is where you've just got to trust, Taurus, that life is going to hand this person back what they do to you and others. And in that space, you know, they're going to have a come to Jesus, so to speak, within themselves. And you'll hear from them. They're going to apologize, Taurus. They're going to know how wrong they were. And it's like you just need to sit back and relax and let that happen. And, you know, kind of like this, it's going to play out in its own time. So now what I'm going to do, Taurus, is if any of you were feeling like these were energies of a passed on loved one, I'm going to pull a Messages from Heaven card for each personality, and this Message from Heaven card is going to either represent a confirmation of this being a passed on loved one for you, or you have a passed on loved one coming through wanting to help you and guide you with one of these relationships. Okay, so with this Queen of Cups, we have, I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. And remember, this one here is the strongest portal I felt for a passed on loved one. So if this is that for you, she is very sorry, like that she did not have a more stable foundation of love and consistent in that. Like, I almost feel like she may have had some like emotional issues, depression, maybe even indulgence in you know, certain substances to help her cope with life. Like life just feels like it was very heavy emotionally for her, and in turn that affected you, and due to your connection relationship with her. And she's wanting you to know, like, I'm really sorry. I loved you all along, and I really wish that I had told you that. Now, for those of you where this is not a passed on loved one, what I feel is you do have a loved one coming in telling you that this Queen wishes when you guys were together, she's still embodied, okay, wishes that she would have told you more, towards that she loved you, and how much like you really do matter to her, and how much she does appreciate you. Okay, and with this King of Swords, we have, although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. So as a passed on loved one, that to me is, and I'm going to pull this because that candle is melting my card, and that did not happen in the other readings, Taurus. The candle is actually, I don't know if you can tell, but it's like melting this card. Yeah, this is a karmic relationship that's ready to be resolved. Anyways, back over here. Passed on loved one, everything happens for a reason, okay, Taurus. And this King is letting you know, like, don't hold on to what has been and, you know, rehash and get stuck in the past. Be in the present, be in the now, and the dots will connect for you and everything will make sense, okay? And now, as a passed on loved one coming through to give you advice for this King of Swords, if that's you know, how this, you're resonating with this. This is, you know, your past on loved one saying all is right in this relationship. The way it's played out is exactly how it was meant to, and you really just got to trust the process, Taurus. Everything happens for a reason. Okay, and with the karmic, where my card was burning, we have been together in dreams. So clearly you dream about this karmic, they dream about you. You know, that's passed on loved one giving you some guidance. But if this is somebody who has passed on, they are telling you, I come to you in your dreams and I talk to you and try to help you understand what happened between us and what it all meant and help you heal. Okay, so that does a passed on loved one. And if this is not passed on loved one, this is a passed on loved one coming in giving you advice, just saying, like, you guys do dream about each other, but man, Taurus, this person, I don't like the energy of it. It's like you're done with that. You're ready to move on. You know, like this is a book with a field on it. It's like that's old news. There's new growth that has come. There's a new chapter. Do you see that? Yeah. Okay, so lastly, on this Knight of Pentacles, there is no time where I am. Time is only on earth. So if this is, you know, you're picking this up as a passed on loved one, this is them saying, and they may have passed young. They're like, don't worry about that. You know, the time is irrelevant. It's just a human thing. It's a human condition. And we get really caught up with that. It rules our lives when we are embodied. But in the non-physical, it's not such a big deal. And so if this is somebody who passed kind of young, you know, they're reassuring you that they did not miss out on anything. And if you see the rose in the hourglass, they'll get another chance, is what they're telling you. Like, don't worry about that. Also, as this just coming in as advice from a passed on loved one about this relationship, they're saying don't worry about the time that it takes. Everything has a process, and you and this person will heal, Taurus, in the right time. Okay, so Taurus, before I wrap this up, I just want to put it out there, give you a little healing prayer. And this is whether, you know, you're at fault or the other person is at fault. It doesn't matter. When you truly make it your intention to heal, that will change things. You'll either heal with that person or you'll heal within yourself, and it won't hurt you anymore. Okay, so anybody that you want to heal with, just a couple times a day and right before you go to sleep, just close your eyes and really focus and project your energy towards that person, and just, you know, think to yourself, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you, and just repeat that healing prayer in your mind a few times, several times throughout the day, and it will really help change these energies and bring about the healing that you seek. Okay, so those are your messages, Taurus. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.